Texas War of 2022 event by Colton Dennis. Hello everyone and welcome to Texas War. Tonight we have some great matches in store for you all, said announcer number 1. Yeah, and I can't wait to see them. Especially the tag team champions defending their titles, said announcer number 2. I can't wait for that either. But let's head to the ring for our first match of the night, said announcer number 1. Beldings. This match is scheduled for one fall and is a tag team match. Intruding the challengers. First, Desire and Divine. And their opponents, Karma and Tigress, said announcer number 3. Beldings. Both Divine and Tigress lock up. Tigress puts a headlock onto Divine. Divine bounces Tigress off of the ropes. Tigress shoulder blocks Divine, runs, bounces off the ropes, then jumps over her. Divine does a hip toss onto Tigress. Tigress groans. You think that's funny? You think you're better than me? Do you really think that? Asked Divine, kneeing Tigress's back. Tigress is groaning. Divine wraps her legs around Tigress's body. Nice body scissors by Divine, said announcer number 1. Tigress is groaning, then bridges her legs. 1, 2. Divine kicks out. 2, said referee number 1. Divine drags herself towards corner, then holds out her left hand. Desire tags. Divine's left hand goes through the middle rope, then kicks Tigress. Tigress groans. Desire picks up Tigress, then whips her into the corner. Tigress groans. Desire does a few flips towards Tigress. Tigress raises her knees up. Desire's back goes into Tigress's knees, then falls onto the mat. Knees to the back by Tigress. Now to try to make the tag to Karma, said announcer number 1. Tigress is walking along the ropes. Desire groaning, stands up, then hits Tigress's back. Tigress groans. Desire bounces Tigress off of the ropes, then bends over. Tigress kicks Desire's chest. Desire stands up, then groans. Tigress clotheslines Desire. Both Desire and Tigress are laying on the mat. Come on, Tigress. Come on, said Karma, holding out her right hand. Both Desire and Tigress are crawling towards their corners, then tag in both Divine's and Karma's right hands. Divine goes to clothesline Karma. Karma ducks, then kicks Divine's stomach. Divine groans. Karma runs, bounces off of the ropes, then does a knee lift onto Divine. Divine falls onto the mat. Karma runs, then hits Desire. Desire falls off of the ledge of the ring. Karma's looking excellent here tonight, said announcer number 1. Yes, she is, said announcer number 2. Divine goes into the corner. Karma runs at Divine, jumps onto the second rope, then does a monkey flip onto her. Divine flips onto the mat, then groans. Karma goes through the middle rope, then climbs up the turnbuckle. Divine is slowly standing, then turns around. Karma gets to the top rope, jumps off of it, then does a crossbody onto Divine. 1, 2. Divine kicks out. 2, said referee number 1. Karma stands up, picks up Divine, sets her up for a suplex, then tries lifting her. Divine blocks the suplex, then suplexes Karma. Karma groans. Divine is slowly moving, then crawls towards her corner. Karma tags Tigress's left hand. Tigress goes through the middle rope, runs, then hits Desire. Desire falls off of the ledge of the ring again. Tigress turns around. Divine lifts Tigress, then does a flapjack onto her. Tigress groans. Divine stands up, then looks at Desire laying on the floor. Desire, Desire, get up, said Divine, turning around. Tigress superkicks Divine. Divine falls onto the mat. This could be it, said announcer number 1. 1, 2, said referee number 1. Desire puts Divine's right foot onto the bottom rope. And quat, hey, and quat, over here, said Desire. Referee number 1 looks up, then sees Divine's right leg on the bottom rope. Her foot's on the rope. Tigress, said referee number 1. Tigress looks at Desire, then rolls outside of the ring. Desire runs. Tigress chases Desire around the ring. Desire runs around the corner. Karma jumps off of the ledge of the ring, then onto Desire. Both Desire and Karma are groaning. Karma holding her right ankle. Karma must have twisted her ankle, said announcer number 2. Tigress slides into the ring. Divine drop kicks Tigress's right leg. Tigress flips onto the mat, then groans. Divine stands up, then waves at Tigress. Get up, said Divine. Tigress stands up. Divine wraps her arms around Tigress's waist, then does a German suplex onto her. Tigress lands in the corner. Divine stands up, then raises her arms. The crowd is booing. Karma climbs onto the ledge of the ring, tags Tigress's head, then climbs up the turnbuckle. Divine turns around. Karma appears on the top turnbuckle, jumps off, then dropkicks Divine. Divine groans. Karma stands up, then falls to her knees. Karma really injured her ankle, said announcer number 1. Karma rolls underneath the bottom rope, then climbs up the turnbuckle. Again. Careful, Karma, said announcer number 2. Divine stands up, then runs at Karma. Karma jumps over Divine, lands onto her feet, then falls to her knees. Divine wraps her arms around Karma's waist, then does a German suplex. Karma groans. Divine approaches Karma, then steps onto her right ankle. Karma groaning. Divine grabs Karma's right leg, then locks in an ankle lock. Karma screaming. Tigress is slowly standing up. Desire quickly stands up, then pushes Tigress into the ring post. Tigress falls onto the floor, then groans. Karma rolls onto the mat. Divine goes forward, then turns around. Karma stands up, jumps, then goes for a Hurricane Rana onto Divine. Divine stops the Hurricane Rana, grabs Karma's right leg, then locks in the ankle lock again. Karma is screaming. Divine wraps her legs around Karma's right leg. Karma screaming, then taps out. Ring the bell, said referee number 1. Bell dings. Here are your winners, Desire and Divine. Divine continues holding on to the submission. Come on, break the hold. Break it, said referee number 1. Divine breaks the submission. Karma holding her right ankle. Divine smiling, sees Tigress sliding into the ring, then rolls outside of it. Tigress kneeling next to Karma. Karma groaning in pain. Man, that was a great match, said announcer number 2. It was, and Desire and Divine got the victory. Congratulations to those two, said announcer number 1. Bell dings. This match is scheduled for one fall, and is for the tag team titles. Introducing first, they are the tag team champions, Digger and Suave, said announcer number 3. Digger holds up his left hand. Give me the microphone, please, said Digger. Announcer number 3 hands the microphone. Digger bangs onto the microphone, then hands it to Suave. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Suave. This is my tag partner, Digger. Now, we've been the champions going on a while now, and we figured out that there's no competition for us. We've beaten all the teams out right in front of us, said Suave, hanging the microphone to Digger. Ladies and gentlemen, that doesn't mean we don't want to defend our titles. It just means we don't have any competition anymore. So, I think me and my friend here are just gonna go home for the rest of our lives and sit back and enjoy the fact that there's nobody on either show that could beat us. So, we say good night to you all, said Digger, dropping the microphone. Both Digger and Suave start to walk towards the ropes. Music is playing. Both the Hood and the Stalker appear walking onto the stage, all bandaged up. You know, the two of you make me sick. Because we were supposed to challenge you for the tag titles. But then Dennis put us into a match against two superstars that shouldn't even be here. Because they're no longer employees. And you too, you're not employees here either. Just because you have those titles. That's the only reason why you're still here, said the Stalker. The two of you are nothing but a bunch of losers that can't even fight the right way, said the Hood. Wait, we can't fight the right way? Who's the team that ends up getting disqualified because of a low blow or using a chair? Hell, we might be hated by most people here, but at least we're not fake wrestlers that think they could get the job done when all they know how to do is lose. When was the last time you guys even won a match? Stalker, you haven't won a match since tagging up with your partner. And the Hood? You've only won one match here. How pathetic. The only reason why you're in Hatred Slam is because Dennis felt bad for you, said Digger. And what I don't get is, how'd the guy who attacked Stalker from the back turn into such a loser? Asked Suave. That's it. I've heard enough of this, said the Hood. What are you gonna do? Get a chair? Because that's the only thing you know how to use, said Suave. Or if you're that angry about it, why not stepping into this ring and do something about it, said Digger. Both Digger and Suave drop the microphones and their titles. Both the Hood and the Stalker slowly climb up onto the ledge of the ring. No, I don't think so. We're not doing things on your terms. We do things on our terms. Let's go, Stalker, said the Hood. Both the Hood and the Stalker get off of the ledge of the ring. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And Dennis appears walking onto the stage. Hold up, before I start. How's everyone tonight? The crowd is cheering. That's great. Now, Digger and Suave bring up a good point. Ever since you two became a tag team, you've been losing a lot, and I don't want any losers on my show. So Hood and Stalker, what you're gonna do? Suck up your pain and get into that ring. Because you're gonna be challenging Digger and Suave to a tag match. And I promised everyone that the titles will be defended. So, it'll be for the tag team titles. Anne starts to walk away, then stops. Oh, and Stalker and Hood, if you get yourselves disqualified, I don't want to see your faces on my show again. Because you'll be fired, said Anne, walking away. So we're gonna be having a tag title match right now, said announce number 1. And if Stalker and Hood lose, they're fired, said announcer number 2. Beldings. This match is scheduled for 1 fall and is for the tag team titles. Introducing the challengers first, the Hood and the Stalker. And their opponents, they are the tag team champions, Digger and Suave, said announcer number 3. Beldings. Suave and the Hood are walking around the ring. Suave goes to lock up with the Hood. The Hood ducks underneath Suave's right arm, then quickly rolls him up. Suave kicks out. The Hood goes to clothesline Suave. Suave ducks, then drop kicks the Hood. The Hood goes through the middle ropes, then lands onto the floor. Come on, Hood. Get in there, said the Stalker. The Hood slides into the ring, then goes to clothesline Suave again. Suave ducks again, then does a hip toss onto the Hood. The Hood groans, then rolls towards his corner. The stalker tags the Hood's right shoulder. I got this. Get out, said the stalker, going through the middle rope, then goes to punch. Suave. Suave ducks again, then dropkicks the stalker. The stalker groans. Suave tags Digger's right hand. Digger goes through the middle rope, then starts kicking the stalker. The stalker is groaning. Digger picks up the stalker, bounces him off ropes, then does a back elbow onto him. The stalker, holding his face. Digger covers the stalker. 1, 2. The stalker kicks out. 2, said referee. Number 2. Digger picks up the stalker, then whips him into the corner. The stalker groans. Digger runs at the stalker. The stalker boots Digger. Digger falls onto the mat. The stalker walks towards the Hood, then tags his right hand. The Hood goes through the middle ropes, lays on top of Digger, then starts punching him. Digger is groaning. I'm a fake wrestler, huh? I'm a fake wrestler. How do these feel? Asked the Hood, continuously punching Digger, stands up, then screams. Digger is slowly moving. The Hood looks at Digger getting up in the corner, runs at him, then shoulder tackles him into it. Digger groans, then falls onto the mat. The Hood covers Digger. 1, 2. Digger kicks out. 2, said referee number 2. That was a close one. Could you imagine if the Hood and the stalker win here tonight? Asked announcer number 1. I don't want to imagine that, said announcer number 2. The Hood sets Digger up, then does a suplex onto him. Digger groaning. The Hood smiling. We're better than all of you, said the Hood, holding out his arms. The stalker holds out his arms too. The Hood bends down, then grabs Digger's head. Digger wraps his arms around the Hood's head, then does a jawbreaker onto him. The Hood groans, then goes into the ropes. The stalker tags the Hood's back, goes through the middle rope, then runs at Digger. Digger lifts the stalker over the top rope, then falls onto the floor. Come on, Digger. Come on, said Suave, holding out his right hand. Digger crawls towards Suave, then goes to tag his right hand. Suave gets pulled off of the ledge of the ring, then hits his head off the steel stairs. Digger looks at Suave. The stalker slides into the ring, then starts kicking Digger. Digger is groaning. The stalker picks up Digger, lifts him up, then slams him onto the mat. This is where your reign ends. Do you hear me? We're taking your titles from you, said the stalker. Walking towards his corner, turns around, then waves at Digger. Digger is slowly standing up. The stalker runs at Digger, then does a running stow onto him, then covers him. We have new tag team champions, said announcer number 1. 1, 2. Suave lands onto the stalker. 2, said referee number 2. The Hood slides into the ring, then runs at Suave. Suave sidesteps the Hood, then throws him over the top rope. The Hood lands onto the floor, then groans. Suave turns around. The stalker does a running stow onto Suave. Suave groans, then rolls towards the ropes. The Hood grabs Suave, then pulls him outside of the ring. Do it again. Hurry up, said the Hood. The stalker looks at Digger, then walks towards the corner. Get up, I said, and quat. Get up, and quat, yelled the stalker. Digger is slowly standing up. The stalker runs at Digger. Digger does a back body drop onto the stalker. The stalker lands onto the mat, then groans. The Hood looks inside of the ring, runs towards the bell area, grabs a steel chair, then looks into the ring. I can't use this, said the Hood, dropping the steel chair, runs around the ring, then climbs onto the ledge of the ring. Both Digger and the stalker are slowly standing up. Digger runs, then pushes the stalker into the ropes. The Hood tags, "The stalker's back." Digger rolls the stalker up. "He's not the legal person," said announcer number 1. The Hood goes through the middle ropes, jumps, then hits Digger with a forearm. Digger falls onto the mat. The Hood covers Digger. 1, 2. Digger kicks out. 2, said referee number 2. The Hood is holding his head. The stalker rolls outside of the ring, approaches the bell area, then grabs a title. "Hey, Hood, use this," said the stalker, throwing the title into the ring. "What, are you nuts? We could lose our jobs," said the Hood. "I'll distract the ref," said the stalker, walking around the ring, then slides into it. Referee number 2 looking at the stalker. The Hood grabs the title, then turns around. Suave climbs onto the ledge of the ring. The Hood hits Suave with the title. The stalker is arguing with referee number 2. Digger pulls out a pair of brass knuckles, puts them on, stands up, then turns around. The Hood swings the title. Digger ducks. The Hood runs, bounces off the ropes, jumps, then swings the title. The title hits Digger's head. The Hood drops the title, then grabs it. Referee number 2 turns around, then sees the Hood holding the title. What did you? You did? That's it. Ring the bell, said referee number 2. Bell dings. Referee number 2 approaches announcer number 2, then whispered to her, "Ladies and gentlemen, your winners by disqualification and still your tag team champions, Digger and Suave," said announcer number 3. The crowd is cheering. The Hood holding his head. "I told you to use it quickly. You didn't listen to me." "What? You didn't? You listened to me." The Hood starts to walk away. "Hey, don't walk away from me. This is your fault. You should have used it sooner. This is your fault. Do you hear me? This is your fault," asked the stalker, turning the Hood around. The Hood kicks the stalker in his testicles. The stalker groans. "You did this, not me. I was fighting fair until that incident. You moron," said the Hood, going through the middle ropes. The stalker continues groaning. The Hood walks up the ramp. "Whoa, so Digger and Suave retain their titles, and Hood and stalker are unemployed," said announcer number 2. "That's what it looks like. Well, folks, we want to thank you for watching. Be safe out there and good night," said announcer number 1. "Bye bye," said announcer number 2, waving. The end.